Yo guys, Guilty2 here. I just want to say a massive thank you to Thunder for letting me upload to his community channel, ThunderStruckGaming, and it's great what he does on his channel, giving a chance for little YouTubers such as myself a chance to have a bigger audience. It's great, and I don't think anybody can stress how good it is to let what he's doing on YouTube. It is perfecto mundo. Now let's head into the video. Basically my topic of discussion today is going to be about skill gap in video games, and I'm going to power on through it because I only have 6 minutes of gameplay for you guys. Oh yeah, and it's the first Destiny upload on ThunderStruckGaming. I forgot to mention that, and I'm pretty proud of that. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Now, skill gap. Basically what a skill gap in a video game is the difference between a good player and a bad player. I'm going to give some examples. Please do not be offended by my examples, and these are just like what I feel, and I'll try and explain why I say this, and I'm going to talk about the good things about having a big skill gap, the bad things about having a big skill gap, the good things about having a small skill gap, the bad things about having a small skill gap. Now let's get straight into the examples. Call of Duty, this is where I shoot myself in the foot, is my example for a small skill gap in a video game, as I feel that there is not many tactics to Call of Duty. There's flanking, there's running in like a half-assed asshole, which I do most of the time. It's a great tactic for me. Anyway, Call of Duty is mainly based off gun skill, and when it only takes 3 to 4 bullets to kill, how much gun skill is there really? Because all you got to do is land 3 to 4 bullets and you've killed somebody. And I'm mainly used to talking about Call of Duty Ghosts here, as it is the most recent title. I know it may seem unfair, but that's what I'm going to do in the video. Basically, I feel that there's not much difference between a noob landing 3 or 4 bullets and a pro landing 3 or 4 bullets. May depend on the gun. There's not much separating a noob from the beast. I'm not saying Call of Duty is easy as making toast. I'm just saying it's not that difficult to get good at. Now, I'm going to head into my example for a game which I feel is a bit more heavy on skill than Call of Duty. And I'm talking about Battlefield. And this is where I shoot myself on the ankle because, oh damn, it's hurting right now. I think a lot of you are going to click off the video now because you don't want to hear about me trying to defend Battlefield, because this is mainly a Call of Duty channel, and I think that Call of Duty people don't really like Battlefield as a whole. Now, I'm going to talk about the fact that Battlefield has the same amount of gun skill as Call of Duty. That's where it hits the same level, but then on top of that, it has the tactics. And in Battlefield, I'm talking about tactics as in being able to deal with little birds, basically helicopters, being able to deal with jets and tanks and LAVs. You have to learn how to play out situations. You have to learn how to head into a gunfight where you could lose, take cover. Need to learn the maps, good routes, good choke points. These things you don't have in Call of Duty. Maybe you have the choke points, but the maps are too small for the choke points to really be a big deal. Now let's talk about my final example, and this is probably a bit of a stupid thing to be saying, considering it's kind of just a beta, but the gameplay you're watching in the background, it kind of inspired me to talk about this commentary, as I think there's a big skill gap in Destiny, a bigger skill gap than both the games I've just mentioned, as in Destiny you have to use a lot of gun skill and a lot of tactics. When a lot of gun skill comes out is because you have to be accurate, because it's so many bullets to kill somebody. It's a lot more than 3 or 4, it's maybe 6 or 7 shots to the body. You gotta hit a lot of headshots. You gotta hit a lot of body shots, but a few headshots. And if you want to hit them headshots, you gotta be accurate. That's where the gun skill gets its hand on the game. Now let's head into the next part. Tactics in Destiny. You have to be able to understand the map, and the maps are good. And the map in the corner, the mini-map, which you'll use most of the time to find enemies, is like a sensory type thing. It flashes yellow, it flashes red if there's somebody to your side, and it flashes red if there's somebody far away, it flashes red if there's somebody really close to you. It's the way that it works, and pretty clunky, and you have to know the maps to be able to benefit from the minimap a whole lot, because you have to be situationally aware, use a shotgun in close quarters, use a DMR / scout rifle at long range. These are the things you need to learn in Destiny to benefit. Now I'm going to talk about the good things about having a big skill gap, and I think that one of the good things is the fact that it rewards better players. It gives you an incentive to become good. And a bad point of that, having a big skill gap, would be the fact that a lot of people can't be bothered getting that good to at the game in the first place, because they do not want to have to put in that much work, because they find it so painstakingly difficult to get to that stage. Now, another good point would be it makes a game better for competitive, I think. I know Destiny's not perfect for competitive, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. Now, a game with a small skill gap is good because it makes it easier for new players. It's noob friendly. A lot of people will hop on the game just once and enjoy themselves. People that enjoy big skill gap games are usually tryhards, and a new player would not really want to have to sweat as much as a pedo in a playground to enjoy the game, and that's how it is. With Call of Duty and Battlefield, it's kind of easy for new players to start, as it gives them like a head start into the game. But in Destiny, you gotta try your pants off in multiplayer to do half decent. The bad point would be that it doesn't reward the better players. So leave a comment below whether you enjoyed the gameplay commentary and your views on the things that I've been talking about. This was a speedy commentary, man. This was so quick. Jesus, Usain Bolt would be jealous right now. And I want to thank Thunder for the last time for letting me upload to his community channel. This is the first Destiny gameplay, and I lagged out, which is kind of unfortunate because I was putting in some work. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment. Head over to my channel if you enjoyed the Destiny gameplay. Bye, and thank you, Thunder.